Exactly, exactly. It's really difficult to kind of call who's gonna come out on top there. But speaking of struggling to call who's gonna come out on top, mate, we have our next series.
Ooh, do we know the score?
We do, we do. This is game number 4, mate.
Ooh, do I know the score?
EnDerr is our Filipino player is leading this series.
Ooh, already. Wait, okay, so it's a best of 5. This is game 4?
Yes.
Okay, so game 4. So
2-1.
3 games were played so far. 5 minus 3. Right, so 3 games were played, and you said EnDerr has the advantage. So okay, so 1 to Mio, 1 to EnDerr, 1 more to... Got it. Hey, the top left-hand corner map, swinging all the way to the top left-hand corner. We have a blue Zerg player coming down from the land of the Philippines. He is going to be representing Liab Esports. I'm so glad that I get to cast at least one of his games here, because I think everybody should give it up for Caviar Napoleon Maquises Acampado.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the Vietnamese Zerg player. He is red, representing his God, Light Shots? What?
Litecoin.
Representing his new team, Litecoin. It is MeomaikA.
Ooh, MeomaikA. Ooh.
Exactly. I apologize if the casting tool was a little bit messed up there, as it was as it was a very quick start to the game, so I couldn't quite get that set up in time. Meanwhile, we will not have predictions for this series because we are already mid-series, so that wouldn't necessarily be very fair.
Yeah, that's already information out that will, affect the decisions being made. But it just hit me like one of these players isn't gonna make it to the main event.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That is
and the
insane.
And not just that, the other player will have to come back through the open qualifiers next season.
My oh my, like how how things have turned out this season, it's crazy, it's insane. My god, and we'll see how this turns out. Again, personally, I hope this does at least go to the ace match. I hope there are no regrets between these two players. They're two very strong, the strongest Zerg players in Southeast Asia, alongside Demi. And they're well deserving to be in that main event. But as you said, one will rise and the other will fall.
Down to the bottom of the open qualifiers. No, they should be seated.
We'll see. South Australia aren't necessarily known for their best seeding, Kappa. But here we go. EnDerr, he does slip his links in. MeomaikA did open up with a pool first opening, but it was just for his queen production, as we have seen time and time again.
Yeah, doing standard MeomaikA things, chasing away the overlords of his opponent using only queens. EnDerr, meanwhile, doing EnDerr things. 16 lings are on the way. He's going to be very, very aggressive. And the only question on my mind right now, Light, where is the baneling nest for MeomaikA?
It's non-existent. There's no baneling nest. There's no wall. The lings are flooding across the map. The overlords are not in position. They're being pushed away by the queen. MeomaikA, he doesn't know. He doesn't see.
Might be able to catch a glimpse now, but even then, it's too little, too late. The queens are not in position. Immediately gets surrounded. MeomaikA is denying a lot of surface area with links of his own.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing a really good job acting back, trying to utilize that queen DPS as much as possible. He's trying to buy time. Roaches are on the way.
And the roaches come out, so long as enough of the link count has been shaved off, there's nothing for MeomaikA to worry about. He holds against all odds.
Mate, that was some beautiful micro there by MeomaikA. Oh my god, just moving back with those links, just making sure he just got the most out of those queens as he could. And in the end, the roaches, they're out. Mate.
And they're looking to party.
Mate, there's a reason why MeomaikA was deemed to be the best in Southeast Asia, mate. There's a reason why he was on top of the NA ladder, why he was winning GPOs and Demi-C weeklies left and right.
And that reason is Lord Loken.
And Lord Loken is in the chat. He's just lurking. He's here, powering up his boy.
Hell yeah, but he's gonna need a lot of power on his hands. The roach count for MeomaikA is not overwhelming right now, so
The queens,
as long as the queens are starting to get into position. I was gonna say, so long as EnDerr is able to get rid of the Ling buffer, then there's definitely an opportunity for him to surround the roaches, but it's slow Lings, off creep. There's not a lot EnDerr can do. MeomaikA is feeling so safe and so comfortable. Gets a third base.
Wow, he takes the third. The queens, I was worried that they were going to be surrounded, but no, never mind. MeomaikA knew exactly what he was doing. He has plenty of roaches as well to help cover his bases. And with this EnDerr, he's still stuck with 2 bases. Oh my god, he expects a counterattack. He's throwing down spines.
Counterattack ain't coming.
No, it is not. Oh, but there is a surround.
Yeah, catches some isolated roaches. Will be able to shave off the roach count a little bit. Very quick to morph into a Ravager there. Keeps at least one of the roaches alive.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, finally, we do see MeomaikA going for a counterattack, but there are plenty of Banelings here to defend, so these things shouldn't find too much.
Yeah, it's not even a Banelings chase away at the end of the day. Spinecrawler.
True.
So it all worked out. You know, not wasted. It's not wasted resources.
Yeah, exactly. And now, like, all he's doing, like, MeomaikA is essentially containing his opponent. Like, also, bearing in mind, EnDerr has not made a single drone. He's still 19.
Yeah.
He's not made a single drone this game, mate, other than the initial few. He is still committed to the all-in.
All in. Alrighty then. Question mark. The time for that is definitely long past. MeomaikA is going for the counterattack, and he is overwhelming. Oh, but the Banelings can definitely make a difference here.
Yeah.
So a lot of them, they can soften up the roaches a little bit. More importantly, they can deal with the Ling buffer.
Oh god, exactly. It looks like all the roaches are going to go down. The Banelings are rushing across the map. MeomaikA, please don't pull MeomaikA. Oh my god.
Doesn't pull a MeomaikA. Well, I say that.
The potential is still there, mate. Again, EnDerr. Oh, he's actually finally now droning up.
What a map, man. Well, never mind.
When I say droning
up, he got 3 drones.
He did. And that's insane, mate. What Oh my god, here we go. EnDerr, he does find a stray roach. He is pushing on forward. Can he really break this position? The answer is probably not. The Lings of MeomaikA go for a counterattack. There are no Banelings at home.
No, there are not, and EnDerr really needs to make this work, and I'm not entirely convinced he's going to be able to do so. Transfuses on spines are decent, but is it going to be enough? Banelings crash on roaches, and there's just no steam anymore for EnDerr. GG, MeomaikA takes the CAce match.
Wow, GG, well played. I was worried there for a moment. Again, I'm a little bit selfish. I wanted this to at least go to game number 5, and that is exactly what we are getting.
Indeed, I almost hit play again. Yeah, something's a little bit odd to say the least. Getting into our ace match here on Oh my lord! Am I reading this right? Like, this is the map we have our ace match on?
This is the map, mate. What were the vetoes? Obviously, they only got 1 each. What could it have been? Maybe Blackburn to avoid... No, I'm sure... You know what? I imagine they probably played on Blackburn.
Blackburn, yeah.
Yeah, they probably did. Oh my god,
they probably both
it.
got gold bases and just threw supply at each other until somebody snapped. But without further ado, we are going to be concluding our close qualifiers for the Oceania Rest of Asia main event on Beacon Industries. Of all maps, for ZvZ, ace match. Here in the top right-hand corner of the map, starting all the way in the top right-hand corner, a blue Zerg player coming down from the land of the Philippines. He is El Conquistador himself, representing Liab Esports. Give it up for Caviar, Napoleon, Maquises Acampado, EnDerr.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Beckett Industries, LE going for that pool first. We have the Vietnamese Zerg player. He is red. It is MeomaikA.
if we were on any other map, I would go into the hole. You know, it's just a pool first, but it's not a 12 pool or anything. It's not overly aggressive, just a safety pool. Beckett throws that entirely out of whack.
True, yo,
It can
it's
be both defensive and aggressive.
It's been a while, yo. Do you think MeomaikA? Do you think he's gonna pull a Jagannatha? Is that what's? I would love that.
Yes. I'm not sure what pulling Jagannatha means, but yes.
If you recall, specifically in ZvZ's, MeomaikA had a build where he would go pool first for fast queen production. He would send his queens out on the map, like kill the overlord, so the overlords wouldn't be in position to see a link flood, and then he would actually just march the queens through the speed zones, specifically on maps.
I recall that.
Yeah, with speed zones.
My God, it's coming back to me.
I think it's a build he did on Jagannatha and Death Aura. Oh boy.
Yeah, he really liked utilizing those speed zones. And they did do a very good job of chasing the overlords away, as you said. Doesn't always commit to using the queens offensively, but again, just because of how short the rush distance of Beckett Industries is, he has an opportunity to do so. The Lings are starting to get in, chipping away at a little bit of health of the drones. I don't believe MeomaikA saw the Baneling Nest yet.
Oh, I don't believe he... I was gonna sneeze and then I didn't. But he did just barely see that Baneling Nest behind the middle line. Meanwhile, mate, that is a bit of a tell. We are gonna be seeing aggression coming out from EnDerr. Meanwhile, MeomaikA just setting up his own. Oh my god, skipping Baneling's going for a very fast Roach Warren.
Yeah, he's doing it once again. We know MeomaikA as a player who doesn't like going up against Banelings, but that doesn't mean he can't, you know, be the player to utilize Banelings.
Exactly, and unlike MeomaikA, EnDerr did not scout the tag. Oh no, he did! Wow, he knows.
Not sure if he clicked on it, but yeah, he should be well aware that MeomaikA is completely skipping out on the Banelings. He should know that Banelings of his own are not going to be particularly effective once to prioritize. If he decides to go aggressive, though, is what I'm. If he decides to go aggressive, he should prioritize links. But this is a first for me. Like, EnDerr is joining up.
That's what I'm saying, mate. EnDerr, I feel like he's misreading the situation a little bit because he did just drone up heavily, and the Roaches are already coming. They're going to be going across the map shortly. Oh no.
That they will. EnDerr definitely does not have enough links to get those surrounds. Just doesn't have links, period.
He's not an evo chamber. Like, he's getting ready for the later stages of the game, but mate, the Roaches are coming.
This is greedy. Spinecrawler only now getting thrown down, but this is Beckett. I'm not sure how many times we can reiterate that.
That's true, mate. This is Beckett. Meanwhile, ooh, MeomaikA actually turns around? Mio, please, like, you...
Yeah?
Oh no. No, he was dealing with the Ling at home. And now the timing is gone. 100% he could have gone across the map. 100% he could have broken through the natural base, like, again, with very little to defend, but MeomaikA, in the end, opts not to go for it.
That he does not. EnDerr getting a couple of links in position to delay or deny any potential third bases of MeomaikA, and now we're getting to the point where those early investments from EnDerr are really starting to pay off. Plus one range is finishing up. He's getting Roaches of his own. No lair yet, so MeomaikA is still quicker on that on the Galera Constitution, but still.
Yeah, definitely. I guess MeomaikA, he's going to wait for lair. He's going to wait for his own Roach speed before he moves out across the map. But as you were saying, he will be down in upgrades as a result. What a weird what a weird game here. MeomaikA looking to try and get a third.
We'll be able to delay for a little bit. It's actually getting pretty annoying if I were MeomaikA right now. I just want a hatchery.
And he will get the hatchery off. And meanwhile, the Roaches are here. The lair just about to finish up. What's it going to be? It's going to be for that Roach speed. And EnDerr looking to get his own third base.
How is Beckett Industries the game when neither player goes ultra aggressive? MeomaikA is getting a Nidus network now, which is great. will be applying a lot of pressure on EnDerr, but
he cancels.
No,
Oh god, like so I was shook by the Nidus, by the way. I was like, really? On Beckett? Like, I don't think it's necessary. I feel oh my god, as he's killing his own lings. As he was a little bit supply block there. But yeah, like I didn't think it was necessary because of how short this map is. And there we go. MeomaikA thinks better of it in the end. He does commit to Roach speed instead.
Yeah, a little bit delayed here, but at the very least he will be able to get it slightly quicker than EnDerr will. They're playing out a mech. I have many questions. Not only do we have a ZvZ on Beckett Industries, we have a macro ZvZ on Beckett Industries between MeomaikA and EnDerr, of all players.
Exactly, and you know what, EnDerr, like he's been struggling to keep up right now, and again, that's why like there have been so many opportunities, or there have been a couple of opportunities for MeomaikA to maybe go for the kill. EnDerr once again cutting corners. He is trying to sneak out Aspire.
If it catches MeomaikA by surprise, then those drones are not going to be long for this world, but MeomaikA senses a bit of an opportunity. We'll see if he pounces. There are a couple of spine crawlers here.
Yeah, there is one. A second is about to finish up. We do have a +1 advantage from EnDerr as well. Okay, now he's pushing into a concave.
Yeah, definitely less than ideal. EnDerr gets us around. The Banelings actually making themselves useful and soften up the carapace a little bit. EnDerr getting a pretty good surround, but MeomaikA is starting to overwhelm on the roaches. He's actually surrounding the surround of EnDerr.
He is. He definitely is. Meanwhile, the spine went down. The upgrade advantage is not enough here for EnDerr. He's losing the battle over on the right. The second spine will fall as well. Both players do have Glyle, and it looks like maybe with the defender's advantage, EnDerr can hold. Oh, God.
For the time being, +1 is about to finish up for MeomaikA, but it looks like he doesn't even need it. He's starting to break through slowly but surely. His reinforcements are getting here very, very quickly.
That they are. The boys are forced off the line. EnDerr, unfortunately, even though that Spire finished, he cannot use it. He's forced to spend all of his lava on these roaches.
And even then, it may not be enough. MeomaikA wants to go for the throat, but he is being denied it for now. Chased away for the time being.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? MeomaikA, he does a lot of damage, and I'm sure he's content with what he did. He has to be careful not to overextend, right? Again, EnDerr, he is kind of reinforcing his own army a little bit faster. MeomaikA forced back.
We're back to the scenario. Like, we're back to the scenario where they're going to drone up. Well, they haven't droned up yet.
Well, what's scary is that at the moment, if MeomaikA gives EnDerr time, the mutas are on the way.
They really are. MeomaikA not looking to give EnDerr that time, though, as he chases these roaches right on their heels. EnDerr trying to pad out his army with as many links as possible. The Mutalists pop out, and they're forced to fight the roaches. MeomaikA can get ready back at home.
Yeah, exactly. The mutas do reveal themselves. Meanwhile, MeomaikA is trying to force himself into the natural base, so he's really struggling due to the SimCity, and we'll see if these roaches can deal even more damage. They are focusing down the drones here at the natural base.
Roaches are much more effective drone killer than Mutalists in this scenario.
Yeah, exactly.
Now
Now
it's completely overwhelming.
Yeah, everything at the natural falls, and then MeomaikA can just go straight into the main base. The mutas are not going to be enough. Even if the mutas clean this up, like by the time they do, he may even just lose his main.
He's gonna lose his main. 100%. There's just not enough DPS on these Mutalists. Good game, well played, and MeomaikA will be a final player advancing to the DreamHack Masters Fall, Oceania, rest of Asia, main event. Doing Papa looking proud.
That he is. Congratulations, MeomaikA. It was a hard-fought battle. It was a little bit rough, right? He got knocked down early on by Starduck to that lower bracket, but in that lower bracket, he fought hard. In those ZvZs, he took down Risky, he took down EnDerr. Wasn't easy. Every series it took it to the ace match, but MeomaikA came out on top in the end.
That he did. And honestly, shout out to EnDerr here, taking it to the ace match against Demi and MeomaikA.
Yeah.
That's pretty insane. Unfortunately, he will have to come back in the open qualifiers for next season DreamHack, but I'm excited to see where he finishes next season. Another winter champion? Maybe?
It's possible. It's possible. Like, again, EnDerr definitely has it in him. It is a shame that his run does end here, though, especially when we're talking about a previous champion, right? Like, oh my god, it's just something that we're not used to seeing. That's how crazy this season of DreamHack Fall has been when it comes to who is making it through to the group stage and who isn't. Again, Starduck being that standout performance, I must say. Oh boy, man, oh boy. But yeah, wow, what a series. What's a qualifier?
Very much was. Hype games all around, whether it was the extremely close PvP between Starduck and Zane, whether it was the super explosive TVP in Azure versus Zane, or even just what we kick things off with, ZVP, Starduck versus MeomaikA, all the way to the ace match. Very interesting plays as well, let's say.
Exactly. And these players, that's what's so intense about DreamHack, is that they don't have a lot of time to prepare for the next round, because in less than a week is the group stage, followed by the playoff brackets of DreamHack Fall. Of course, we are going to be casting the B stream for that group stage, not on this channel, on ESL_SE2B. So if you want to tune into that, then make sure you do keep an eye on that Twitch channel. Meanwhile, wow, yeah, we're done. Not for tonight, but with this qualifier.
We actually have a break.
We do. We can eat food, and we can take our time, and you can look for your mug. Mate.
I'm trying to process that.
Oh god, but yes, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Our next broadcast will be in let me just quickly check here.
About 2 hours and 50 minutes ish.
Yes, just under 2 hours is going to be 1 hour and 50 minutes to be exact, is going to be the DreamHack closed qualifier for China.
Right. I forgot you don't add the minutes, you subtract it.
Yes. Oh god, so that will be our next broadcast. I'll be casting alongside Yakuzaku, so we will have a bit of a break. So again, if you do want to stay tuned, or do want to, if you want some more StarCraft in your life tonight, then we will be live in a couple of hours. And with that, Yaku, mate, where can people find more of you and whatever this is?
Over here on twitch.tv/CranKy Ducklings in 1 hour and 50 minutes.
And over on twitch.tv/Yakuzaku1 as well. Yaku does stream occasionally throughout the week.
That's what you meant.
God damn it, Yaku. What do you so if you want to tune into his streams, then check him out there. Obviously he won't be streaming this week. A lot is going on,
or next week, or the week after that.
But you know what, a month from now he'll be live there, and you should follow.
Oh yeah, actually, about a month from now. Yeah, I have something a little bit special planned on the 20th.
There you go, man. And with that, of course, you can follow the CranKy Ducklings here on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. We have our VODs. We post when we go live. So if you enjoyed our broadcast and you want to tune in the next time we go live, then yeah, make sure you follow us on the social medias. Make sure you join our Discord server as well if you want to interact with the rest of the CranKy Ducklings. We are all there, as well as our community. And yeah, with that, we're done, man. 2 out of 3 broadcasts. For now. 2
out of 3 broadcasts for today. 2 out of 4 for the next 24 hours.
Oh yeah. Feels bad, man.
For the last one though.
You weren't. Luckily, man, you can sleep.
And sleep like I yelled at class leader.
There you go. Yaku, do you have anything else you want to add before we head off?
Let's get a yeehaw for Patty Mac.
Go for it, mate. Go for it.
Our newest pickup. Oh, you wanted me to do it?
It's fine. Man, you got the hat. You got the cowboy hat. God damn it.
Yeehaw, Patty Mac.
Yeehaw, Patty Mac. Shout out to Starduck as well, Eric. The next Duckling will be Ryu. That will be tomorrow. And with that, thank you everyone for watching. We will see you guys in a couple of hours.
Soon.
Ciao.
Bye. Bella.